All right, we've got Colin Scott. Colin, thanks so much for doing this.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. You're sponsoring FEI 25. We appreciate that. May 19th through the 21st. It's coming up. And our theme is harvesting innovation, which is something you hold near and dear. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, an important part for us of harvesting innovation is understanding the crucial distinction between technical invention and true commercial innovation. And with the agriculture analogy, a farmer understands the difference between planting seeds and harvesting a crop. And in technology commercialization, there's that fundamental difference between inventing the technology that's novel and bringing an innovation to market that creates economic value. And corporations spend over $720 billion annually in R&D, and the challenge isn't in planting the seeds for potentially breakthrough technologies. It's in tending to those crops over time and ultimately bringing those technology innovations to market, converting from invention to innovation. And so the true art of innovation is in nurturing those inventions to become market-ready solutions to already identified significant unmet needs in the marketplace that can then create economic value that can be harvested. And if you don't have that underlying understanding of the market need, then it's a lot harder to harvest any value from those.
100%.
So for us, that metaphor is important to understand how to enable scaling of that harvesting of value. You got to really understand both the underlying unmet need in the market as well as the technical capabilities of an invention, and you put them together and you have the potential to really have commercial innovation. And so you got to have a systematic process for that. You got to ask the questions not just about the features and benefits of a technology, but ultimately the dollars and cents of the innovation and the commercial impact. So in our session, we'll be looking at questions like, how does an invention solve a significant unmet need? How could that innovation create immediate, compelling, quantifiable economic value? And ultimately, how do you get that innovation through a clear path to commercialization? And that's how you bridge the gap between technical invention and commercial innovation to harvest that innovation. And so for us in our workshop, we're going to be really focusing on those issues that flip the script from not just asking what can this technology do, but what needs does this innovation solve in the market?
That is fantastic. That is exactly the type of thing that we're looking for in each of these sessions. So thank you for that. What are you most excited about?
Well, actually, it's the workshop format that I'm pretty excited about, because a lot of times in innovation, sometimes it can seem a little abstract, filled with a lot of jargon. How do you make this real? And so we're going to try to be talking about participants and the real challenges that they have and applying some systematic frameworks. So, how do you identify significant unmet market needs? How do you then evaluate and prioritize those needs based on how urgent and widespread they are? How can you then take that and understand how to quantify the economic value of solving those needs? And then how do you assess the technologies that could become compelling solutions to those needs? So that's what I'm excited about, that collaboration and trying to make that real and tangible.
That is a perfect way to kind of get this message across. We're looking forward to that. We can see how folks are going to get a tremendous amount of value out of it then. In the meantime, do you have a quick win that you can offer folks that, hey, do this now and you can see maybe some results?
The easiest advice I can provide is to always understand what the underlying unmet need is. You got to flip the script to really know what you're trying to address, and then you can understand how to address it. And the combination of those things is what helps you really understand how compelling an offering you can provide and the economic impact you can have, and therefore how much value that harvesting your innovation can deliver.
I mean, come on, Colin, I cannot wait to see you at FEI 25. Thanks so much. And I guess safe travels until then.
We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much. See you all there.